Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Last time, we got our iconic robes of the champion. Now we just need to get the boots and gauntlet, I think? No, we need the cowl and the boots. Okay. Well, today I think I'm going to focus on the companion quests. We gotta go into the icky sewers for Anders. We gotta go with Isabella to the Blooming Rose. And also look for any swords. Also do the DLC at some point. Okay. How you doing, Bodan?
I'll miss this city when we go somehow. Even the rats.
Rats go squeak.
Don't worry, my boy, there's plenty of rats in Orlais. They just squeak with a funny accent.
Huh.
I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, Messiah. I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, Messiah.
Your house is pretty.
Thank you, Sandal.
It's very shiny.
Yes, it is.
It's very shiny.
Take care, you two. Come on, Meryl. Anders, Isabella. And let's bring Fenris. Why not?
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
What do you mean? Great.
We still need the cellar tray from the sewers.
I know, I know. Okay then. Is there anything new here? Any new items? Some boots. Longsword. Fenris, how is your weapon doing? Yeah, you need a better one. Fortunately, the one you can really use right now is the Brother's End. Here. Just looking around for any chests.
It isn't the champion.
Nothing. Hey, Gamlin.
I'm just here for the medicinal benefits. Well, well. The champion visits the blooming rose. What an occasion. My people offer 3 types of service. For 2 sovereigns, you get the royal treatment. 1 sovereign gets you the standard services. For 50 silver, someone pretends to like you for an hour.
I'll need to think about it.
Of course.
Okay. Anyway.
That's his room over there.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing. And you'll need to get creative. Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
I don't know if I can pull this off.
Come on. Haven't you ever wanted to slap me? Just a little.
Yes.
Yes.
I wasn't asking you people. Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillon. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
I think you and Isabella can handle it from here.
Yeah, one sec. I want to check these rooms first.
I can't help it.
Okay, now we can go in.
What? Get back here, you... skittish bitch. I hope you have a good reason for interrupting my private time.
I have a present for Castillon.
Present for... what?
You should see the look on your face.
This wasn't the plan. We were going to kill him.
It's better this way. I hope you understand.
How dare you? You backstabbing little shit. You'd better start sleeping with one eye open.
Castillon will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some time. A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
To the rescue, then.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
It's pretty low bounty. Disappointed.
Eric! We need another rogue.
I was thinking of changing my ears.
Let's go. Oh, hold on a sec. There.
This is Isabella's trail. This belongs to Isabella.
Must be some kind of
This
marker or
is
something.
Isabella's trail. This belongs to Isabella. This belongs to Isabella. The trail leads to Lowtown.
Okay.
Time for some triple.
This belongs to Isabella.
Where are we going?
Isabella's leading me to the docks.
Huh.
Like there was a you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's spaced out on how the lap was laid out.
They're probably planning on boarding a ship or something. No, just keep coming.
This belongs to Isabella.
Where's it now?
You have fun, Fenris?
Take down them stairs, my boy. You passed it.
Of course it has to be a warehouse.
What else would it be? These people live in warehouses. They breathe warehouse. They are
Whoa. Ugh. I don't know how I avoided that.
What's going on? This is why you said all this drama.
Here, better belt.
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillon to go easy on you.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
Okay, I'm the champion of Kirkwall. I'm good friends with the captain of the guard. I don't know if you want to do this. Get away from me. Ernest, get down there and help. Okay, fine. We'll get closer. Eric.
Velasco sent word to Castillon. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
Okay, Varric, you can take a break now. Money! Felicitas aurea, commonly known as the Silent Plains rose, is to this day the only plant found growing on the Silent Plains, which were tainted by the blight 1,000 years ago. As mentioned in the section on rare flowering plants, Felicitas aurea is not technically a rose, though its flowers do exude a sweet rose-like scent. The flower is rare and is in danger of becoming extinct because of its value in the creation of ambrosia, which is distilled from the roots of the plant. Dozens of these plants go into the making of just one vial. Some say that the wives of the most powerful Tevinter magisters once used ambrosia to perfume their baths in a vulgar display of wealth. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Enos Arcasia, botanist. Huh, ambrosia. Moth-eaten scarf. Who stepped on it?
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
How are we supposed to get in then? Oh, maybe it's on this guy. Die. Isabella, how are your weapons?
They actually suck.
Man, you just have nothing. I need to up your dexterity.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised? The city guard will find these documents very interesting.
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened. I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double-crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship. That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
Ah, Isabella. Always full of surprises.
I see I wasn't the only one played today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
Do I turn him in, or do I let him go? So what do I do? I'm usually diplomatic. But again, slavery in the free marches.
Castillon dies here today, if I have anything to say about it.
Enough with the blackmail then. Let's settle this like civilized people.
Wait! What am I supposed to do with these useless documents? After all we've been through together, how could you do that to me?
Think about it. You know he didn't deserve to walk.
No, he didn't. I really hate it when you're right.
Eric. Speak in the hangman. Fenris.
If not
Who stepped on the plate? Okay then. Let's go to the hangman. No conversation? Okay. Let's keep coming. There. Now we're done. To the hangman.
Like Commander Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she sees enemies everywhere these days.
You're here? Good. I wanted to talk to you.
Ah, you're still here. At least some things are constant in this ever-changing world.
What? If you call me your rock or your foundation, I'm gonna hit you. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago.
You've been a good friend and a constant source of excitement.
Oh, you do know how to flatter a girl. It's funny. Now that I think about it, getting a ship just doesn't seem that important. I just hate to have to say goodbye. You're the best friend I've had in a very long time. A toast to friendship and to us.
Nonsense.
Yay!
Meredith's the best thing that's ever happened to this city. She keeps us safe.
Okay, Anders, let's go into the sewers.
Where's the health bar red?
Hmm.
You sure you want to take this? Let me with you. Mr. Edgelord. His high edginess.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar portray. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Great.
I know it isn't my place to criticize, but are you sure about Meryl? She acts sweet, but she'll never pick you over her demon.
What does this have to do with what we're doing right now?
Meryl loves me.
Keep your illusions, then. Maker knows I won't be the one to change them.
Well, screw you too! I wonder if he would have said the same thing if I had brought Meryl Wood.
Carol would just be in.
Down, Fenris.
This is it. The cellar petre should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Dang it! That was on me.
Anyone need healing?
Yeah, you guys didn't stand a chance. It is well known that the veil is thin in Kirkwall. Small wonder given the suffering of the city. But we've discovered the Magisters were deliberately thinning it even further. Beneath the city, demons can contact even normal men. Did they seek the Black City to compound the madness of their previous efforts? Or was it something else? We found a chamber where the veil is at its thinnest, long since looted, but the power is still there. Tonight we will go there. Pray for us. Pray for us all.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
What do we got here? Money! Good for you, Varric. There you go.
Seems to be unhealthy. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Whoa! Varric!
Who charged ahead without checking?
Varric should have notified me sooner. I know. So he kept getting poisoned. Fenris is dead. Anders, heal me.
I'm not ready to meet my ancestors.
And maybe step off the pressure plate.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Uh-huh.
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Speak to Anders at his clinic. What? Death Rune.
So you found your brother? I did. Wasn't expecting that. I assume there was a time when you and he were friends? With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable. And yet you remained at his side. Too bad he didn't do the same.
Okay, Anders, let's see if this thing works.
Oh, you found that kid 7 years ago.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you.
Why?
If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Then why don't you just tell me what you're doing?
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
Being a friend doesn't mean I have to agree with your every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for. I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the Chantry door?
Oh, jeez. Fine.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
I'm not happy, Anders.
Not all mages are. The Grand Cleric is a doddering fool. Kirkwall deserves better.
Shut up, Anders.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Should I be thankful?
So who is Bianca? My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca. But why Bianca? You must have named her after someone.
Nope. Mirabelle was taken.
The way you fondle your weapon is disturbing.
Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman. In public.
You've done a great service to the city by defeating
I
the
want
Canary.
grandchildren. Jatia is my only child, and she's not getting any prettier.
Anything? Nope. Nope. Excuse me, Fenris. The crowds present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution had angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. In these dark times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still others fell so low as to worship the Darkspawn, forming vile cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a savior who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. The cult of Andraste rescued her sacred ashes from the courtyard in Minrathous after her execution, stealing them away to a secret temple. The location of that temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker, that humanity could earn the Maker's forgiveness despite its grievous insult to him. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the chant of light took form. Seeing this chant in the four corners of Thedas, it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's beliefs found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, including powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's word that the young king Drakon undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux the source of the movement that birthed the organized Chantry as we know it today. Drakon, by then Emperor Drakon I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of Templars, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him nearly as equal with Andraste herself. The modern Chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but it is also a house of necessity, protecting Thedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from the Blights, the Chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the Chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness, so that one day he will return and transform the world into the paradise it was always meant to be. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Sing of the chants the little Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the Mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over.
Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawk, I didn't expect you here, but let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Usually, people don't say things like that unless they're about to stab someone in the back.
None of this is aimed at you, Hawk. I think I've made that clear. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
Nice outfit, by the way. That's a good question.
I notice you hardly ever comment on mages and Templars and such.
It's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
I highly doubt that. The subject comes up all the time.
Tell me about it.
And no opinion, one way or the other.
Opinions are like testicles. You kick them hard enough, doesn't matter how many you got.
That's something.
Okay, I'm gonna head to my estate quickly so everyone can heal up.
Estate because I don't want to listen to this anymore.
You've had luck on your travels? If you need me for anything, by all means, let anything.
I make enchantments.
Yes, you do. Okay, then. Meryl, you're coming with. Remember to say frequently. Let's go talk with the Knight Commander. Oh. Level up. How are your weapons? Decent. You need a new belt. And a ring.
Yes? Is it like you thought? It's nice, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he's very nice.
I know, and you're so cute when you're with him. Not like normal you at all.
Haven't you got something unholy to do?
No, we're following Hawk. That's important too.
So good to see you, champion.
Okay.
As if it were too much to ask that the city be kept safe from magic. Orsino is a fool. As if it were too much to ask that the city be kept safe from magic. Orsino is a fool.
Good day, Champion of Kirkwall. Knight Commander Meredith has informed me that you will be tracking down the apostates on behalf of the Templars. There are 3 of them. Huon, Emile, and Evelina.
Why does Meredith have a tranquil assistant?
The Knight Commander believes tranquil mages to be efficient and single-minded. I, in particular, am extremely organized.
Are the apostates blood mages?
The Knight Commander suspects this, yes.
But she does not know for certain.
The Knight Commander tends to assume all apostates practice blood magic. She prefers to err on the side of caution.
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
Have the Templars spoken to her?
Yes. Nisa insists she has not seen Huon since he joined the Circle.
Could Huon be hiding among the other elves in the alienage?
The Templars' searches uncovered nothing. The Templars have also concluded that few other elves would risk hiding him. Huon was taken many years ago. Most of the alienage's inhabitants do not even know him.
Tell me what you know about Emile.
The second apostate is Émile de Lancey, 5th son of the Comte de Lancey.
Out of Hightown. Some of our more vocal and delicate nobility. They are home in the evenings authoring complaints.
What have they said to the Templars?
The Comte and Comtesse say they have not seen Émile since he was a child.
What do you know about the de Lanceys?
Comte Guillaume de Lancey is a minor noble from Orlais. He and his wife came to the Free Marches over 3 decades ago. Émile was born in Kirkwall and sent to the Circle at age 6.
What do you know about Evelina?
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence among the refugee community in Darktown.
How did she come to be in Kirkwall?
Evelina claims to have fled the Blight, not the Circle. She presented herself to the first Enchanter on her arrival and asked to take her place here.
And doesn't sound like a fugitive. Anything else?
Our files indicate she petitioned Meredith for financial support of numerous other pre-adolescent Blight survivors.
Did the Templars run her into Darktown?
Yes, they tracked her there, but she killed several pursuers. The Templars believe she is the most dangerous apostate.
I have all the information I require for now.
Good luck on your search, Champion of Kirkwall.
Locate 3 apostate mages hiding in Kirkwall. Talk to Comte de Lancey's family about the missing mage, Émile. They can be found in Hightown at night. Locate Evelina in Darktown. Speak to Huon's wife Nissa in Alienage. Okay.
Aveline, what's in your mirror?
What do you mean?
In your mirror, what do you see?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks, mostly. Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
To the Alienage.
I didn't expect you to stick around for this mess, Meryl. This has nothing to do with your elves.
I love Hawk. I wouldn't go anywhere.
But it's not your fight.
I love Hawk.
You said that.
I say it a lot. It makes things clearer. Takes away doubt when everything's crazy and people are dying.
I understand.
Oh, good. Someone should.
Oh, greetings, Monsieur. Meryl, what are you doing here?
We're here about Huon, Nissa.
Oh. When the Templars came, I told them the truth. I hadn't seen Huon in 10 years. But after they left, he came to me. He wanted me to hide him. I used to dream of him returning, but not like this. He's changed, and I don't know him anymore. I sent him away.
How has Huon changed?
He was obsessed with showing everyone true elven power. He frightened me.
Did he hurt you?
Only broke my heart.
So you hadn't seen him since he left you?
Huon didn't leave me. He was taken away. When the Templars found out he was a mage, they chained him and dragged him from the alienage, in front of everyone. Now I'm trapped in this sham. Married, but with no husband and no future.
Did you see him use any magic? Perhaps blood magic?
Would she know it to see it?
I don't know. I don't think he used magic on me.
Do you know where Huon went after you sent him away?
I don't know. He disappeared. But Huon said he would return to take me away from this forever.
A user, just looking for another handout.
I don't know what he means, and I am afraid of him, Mister.
Would it help if I returned? I'll make sure you're safe.
I would be grateful. Huon said he would come to the alienage soon, at nightfall. Are you going to arrest him? I think he needs help. Maybe the Circle will be able to heal whatever troubles him.
We'll see. Return to the Lowtown alienage at night. Let's head to Darktown then. We got some time to kill.
We got nothing here you'd want. Get back to Hightown and leave us alone.
Does Evelina live here? Why are you here?
This is our home as much as it is hers. Evelina shared everything she had with us. Evelina found us when the Darkspawn came, when our parents died. She made sure we got to Kirkwall safely.
I miss her.
But when she went to join the Circle here, they called her apostate for leaving the tower in Ferelden. They locked her up.
You came from Ferelden?
Yes, until we got here, I thought we were the only ones who had survived.
Don't you have any other family?
Everyone died in the Blight. Evelina kept picking us up, new children every day, everyone she could save.
Do the Templars know you're here?
They don't care. They only want Evelina.
Didn't she want to stay free with you?
She didn't want us to be stuck in Darktown. She wanted to give us a real life. She thought the Circle would help her, but they just locked her away.
If you tell me where Evelina is, I'll try my best to help her. You can trust me.
No one can help her.
The Templars made Evelina angry. They made her change. It wasn't her fault. When it was over, she was ashamed. She ran into the tunnels and hid.
Shut up, Cricket. Don't tell them that.
She's in the sewers, child.
You can't go there. She'll know we told you and she'll be angry at us.
Angry? I didn't like when she got angry. We have to hide.
Cricket!
Find Evelina in her hideout in the tunnels. Just going back into the sewers.
Want to take a Monsieur le Mage with you?
I have a mage.
Monsieur Justice!
No. Well, we got demons. I agree. Ah! Spot.
The guards don't get here often enough.
Yep. It's gonna hurt.
What are you doing here?
I thought if we warned her about you, she wouldn't be angry. But then she...
Walter!
She's coming! Run!
There you are. Don't run from me, Walter. You know those are the rules.
Funny. In my house, we always felt running away from violent madwomen was a good thing.
These are my children. You and your kind abandoned them. You're Ferelden, like us. But you feast on sweetmeats while your people starve in the Undercity. Spit on you, traitor.
And on the pathetic Templars that sent you. Kirkwall should be mine. Then my children will have a whole city to play in.
think so. Yep. Yes.
I don't understand. Evelina loved us. She saved us. Why would she try to hurt us now?
Evelina would never hurt you, child. That was a demon. Remember her as she was. A brave, kind, loving woman.
I'll try.
She won't be the last. Both sides will do anything. And stuck in the middle.
I just don't know what we'll do now.
Take this, and use it wisely.
Thank you, Miss Eyre. I should go buy some food for the others. They've been hungry for a long time.
Evelina was killed. Just looking around for stuff. I wanted to see if any bodies needed looting. I'm gonna stop by the estate quickly and change my party. Guys. Back. I don't know. How many elves does it take? Oh, man. Where am I going?
They're confusing.
This way. You freeze. don't pay attention. You should know by now. Good work, Fenris.
Stay out of the shadows. There are 100 times more cut purses here than in Lowtown.
Got it.
Good evening, Comtesse.
Oh, the champion of Kirkwall. This is marvelous. You honor this household. I will call for refreshments. Talia? Oh, she is so slow, this girl. Come, let us chat while we wait.
Thank you for your hospitality, Comtesse. I need to speak to you about Emile.
Hospitality? This? Oh, it is a disgrace. If you had just sent a message to say you were coming. I haven't seen Emile since he was taken to the Circle. He was just 6. You can tell the Templars not to worry. I am sure Emile will turn himself in soon. He is a good boy.
Dulcie! What have you done? You should have told the boy to throw himself at the mercy of the Templars.
Guillaume! Darling!
Don't darling me, Dulcie. He's been telling people he's our son, that you gave him gold.
Guillaume! Darling! We have guests!
Hi.
Do continue.
I am your son's best chance for mercy from the Templars.
Mercy! They wouldn't really hurt him, would they? Oh, you should have seen his face. It just broke my heart. I gave him some money. Not too much. He said he wanted to start a new life.
New life? His new life is spent in Lowtown taverns, getting drunk on cheap wine. It's a wonder the Templars haven't found him yet. Help us, please, champion. Emile is not a blood mage, just a foolish boy. Don't let the Templars kill him.
Blood mage? Oh, Guillaume, don't say that.
Please, save my son's life.
If there is a way to help Emile, I will find it.
Thank you, champion. An acquaintance spied Emile in the Hanged Man not long ago. He should still be there.
The Hanged Man? Oh, but that place is filthy.
Come, Dulcie. Perhaps you should lie down.
All of your friends like to.
Oh, but the Hanged Man is so filthy.
It is filthy.
Return to Lowtown Alienage at night. Find Emile at the Hanged Man by day.
I want to go wandering around someone else's house.
You'd be impolite.
So that can't be good. Oh, but it's
It is filthy. Nope. Whoa, whoa. I thought that was Meryl. I thought that was one of Meryl's effects.
All of Meryl's effects are centered around herself.
I didn't know we were standing really close to each other.
It's hard to tell when you're finished with a performance.
Do 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 do. Well then. To the alienage.
You should have...
Dang it.
Emile de Lancey?
Hey, how'd you know my name? Did Nella tell you? I gave her my Lancey signet ring in exchange for a kiss. And tonight, she's going to make me a man.
The Comte was right. How did the Templars miss him?
The fool doesn't understand how to lay low.
Round of drinks on me. I'm Emile, as you know. And you are?
They call me the champion of Kirkwall. I've been looking for you, Emile.
Oh, buggery. I know what this is about. I'm not a blood mage, all right? I started that rumor because I thought it would make me sound dangerous and suave.
Isn't it more likely to cause a panic and bring the Templars after you?
I've only told people in the tavern, and only women. You don't understand. I've been in the circle since I was 6. 6! For 20 years I was locked up. I never had a real drink or cooked something for myself. Never stood in the rain or kissed a girl. I just wanted to live a little. If you are going to kill me, do it. I'd rather die drunk.
Did you really escape the circle so you could kiss a girl?
Well, not just that. I've read so much about the other things you can do with girls.
This is an act. The mage makes himself out to be harmless.
I just don't want to die a virgin.
I could just let him go. Or I could say to turn himself in. Problem though is that most likely he'll be made tranquil. But if I let him go, it's possible they might still try hunting him.
You can't run. The Templars will find you eventually.
I'll make you a deal, all right? Give me one night. Just one night. One of the tavern girls, Nella, agreed to lie with me. I even paid for a room. Please, let me have this. You can take me back in chains after.
I'll wait here till you're ready to go back to the circle.
Thank you.
Well?
I'm not going to tell you about it. That was utterly worth it. Back to the Templars.
Emil, return to the circle.
Notice the best thing that's ever happened to this city.
Now then, to the alienage.
Yuan.
Hush, love. Don't be afraid. Your blood will bring new life to our people. She was so beautiful.
She was your wife.
Her sacrifice will lead me to my destiny. The humans keep us down because they're afraid of the magic within us. Look at the magic Lisa held inside her. She was just afraid to use it.
It's always the same. Always.
Move. Can't. Move. Ow. Fenris, take a potion. Ow. I need a potion.
That's what matters.
Huon was killed.
Why do you have that? I want an explanation.
Now I just need the cowl or helmet or whatever. Supposed to report back, right? Yep. Report back to the gallows. Do 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 do.
Poor Anders.
You pity him. He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
I'm led to believe that both Huon and Evelina are dead. Unfortunate, but necessary. Emile de Lancey, however, turned himself in. Rather happily, I might add. I would have had him executed immediately, but the boy's father made an impassioned appeal on his behalf. What say you, champion? Do you believe Emile to be dangerous?
He was never a danger to anyone but himself.
Very well. Emile will keep his life, though I will watch him closely.
The blame for everything these mages did can be laid at your feet. Look at the way you treat them. Is it any wonder they're so desperate?
You don't think the mages are even a little responsible for their crimes?
I have heard this argument often. Maybe they are not corrupt. Maybe they deserve leniency. Maybe they can be saved. There are maybes enough to fill half the graves in Kirkwall. I will not add more to the pile. Enough. I have not the patience to argue with you further.
Under increasing Templar pressure, more mages are turning to blood magic with devastating consequences. Be alert for letters from both the Knight Commander and First Enchanter. Speak to Fenris. Talk to Varric. Eh.
You were more naive than I thought.
What have I done to you now?
To me, nothing. Not yet. To yourself, you can't even begin to imagine the number of mages that have walked down the path you're now on.
My clan didn't believe in me. If you don't believe in me either, I won't mind.
I got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Well, I think we know who it's from.
I think we do too.
It's obviously from your dad.
Got a minute, Hawk? I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? Bartrand doesn't exactly need the place now that he's in the sanitarium. I've been trying to sell it.
I assume there's not much interest in it.
No. There's a really small number of people who want expensive, blood-covered houses in Hightown. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem. They say the place is haunted.
Bartrand's atrocities must have weakened the barrier between this world and the Fade.
Maker, I hope not. I don't think I can fix the veil through applied use of force. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
What happens if we do nothing?
Best case? They drag me before the Seneschal and accuse me of fraud. The worst case involves Antivan crows.
Can't you do this yourself?
Hawk, I'm a businessman. Now and then, I shoot people. I don't know anything about ghosts or magic. It's entirely possible that even if I find the thing that's causing the trouble, I won't be able to stop it on my own.
I'm not an expert on hauntings, but what if smashing something does not make the problem go away?
That's where things get tricky. You're a mage. You must know something about weird shit. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out that will help.
Very well. We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
The whole affair to Bartrand's Hightown mansion at night. Yeah.
Is there a story behind Bianca?
There's a story behind everything, Daisy.
So tell me.
I can't.
Why not?
There was a girl, and I made a promise. Bianca is the only story I can never tell.
You can't say that. Now I want to know even more.
That was the idea, Daisy.
Alright. Bucko. Buckarooski.
last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
He was relieved to see you'd survived, right?
Relieved to see his investment hadn't ended up in Qunari hands, perhaps. I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
Couldn't you have found other Fog Warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. You and I don't always agree, but...
You don't need to say it. I understand.
Let's just say you've earned my respect. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
But no friendship increase.
Yeah, because he hates you.
What? Now what? You Good help of Eric.
Let's do it. No, maybe not.
Right across the street. Great.
Hey, is that music? Where is that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Something in this house is restless.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
No.
Where is that voice coming from?
What voice?
I can barely hear it. I wish I could make out the words.
Hello? Is there a ghost? Would you stop that, please?
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk. Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour.
This was made by the artisans of House Saldras. The clay was from the Adro-Setuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
He was that upset over a dish.
I don't think it was a dish to Bartrand. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Naturally, we're not checking it.
Powerful magic, or many thousands of deaths must have happened here.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
No. Ow.
Whoever is here is angry.
Just clean up the wood stuff.
Okay. This just goes back here. Excuse me, guys.
Oh dear.
and see which doors are locked. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Rob the guys who bought the house.
I love doing that.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
Take it easy, Varric. She's telling us what she can.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear, I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no! It's starting again!
Uh-oh.
Heal up. Where are you going? Eric, this is gonna hurt. What? That was stupid.
Where'd it go?
No, you guys come back down here. Come into my shooting zone. Get it up quickly. Poor Fenris. Did I just get hit by a vase? I'm running low on potions, though. Yep, it split. Sorry, Fenris. arrow.
This is a piece of the idol. No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
Varric, you've been acting strangely since we arrived. I don't think you want to keep that shard.
I know you're just trying to look out for me, Hawk. But I can handle this. It's not the whole idol. It's just a sliver. I need this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this. The shard is my only hope of curing Bartrand. It's my only chance to set any of this right.
Listen to yourself, Varric. It's already controlling you. You have to let it go.
You're not listening, Hawk. I know I can handle this shard.
I'm worried, Varric. You're beginning to sound exactly like Bartrand.
Fine. I don't really want to argue about this anyway. Take it. It's your problem now. Maybe Enchantment Boy can dispose of the thing for you. Let's go. I think I could use some air.
To Hightown. Take it to Sandal. Okie dokie.
I don't wander around Hightown much. I sort of stick out.
Your master must have been a terrible man to make you hate mages so.
He was. Now he's dead.
We're not all like him.
How often I hear that, and yet how often I find it's not true.
The Keepers are different. They exist to preserve the old ways and to protect our people.
And none of them would ever fall prey to a demon or perform blood magic.
It's impossible to talk to you.
Sandal, I have something for you. Fenris, go heal up.
Ah, you've returned. There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
That is kind of strange.
The game's just like, huh.
Think you can do something with this, Sandal?
Is that lyrium? I've never seen anything like that.
It's dangerous. Varric suggested Sandal might be able to dispose of it.
I think my boy can do better than that.
Ooh, enchantment. That big tower in the lake is scary.
He means the gallows, I quite agree.
Talk to Varric. Talk to Varric.
Just port straight to the hangman's.
Basically.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
Speak to Meryl.
Upper decks? What you were supposed to?
Fudge.
It was never.
You and Hawk. Something's there, isn't there?
He's clever, strong, wonderful. How could anyone not love him?
Oh, I could give you a list, but that might just bore you. So, did you get naked?
Isabella!
Oh, look at that blush. That good, huh?
Listen, Hawk. I don't know what came over me back there in Bartran's house. I'm glad you're watching my back.
You had me worried there.
You never have to worry about me, Hawk. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
What are you looking at? Are you wanna...
Hawk? This is awkward.
You? At a loss for words? I should mark this down my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
Are you about to die? Am I? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Don't panic, I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
So it's been about 5 years since the blight. Meryl.
You've got a shattered mirror, and so you need to borrow what's her faces.
Lethaline, I need to ask you for a favor. I thought the Arulin home would be the last thing I needed, but the Illuvian still won't work. I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this.
Why do you think this demon will help?
He knows about the mirror. I don't know how much. He won't tell me everything, and it's dangerous to trust. He said he witnessed its forging. He told me how to cleanse it of its corruption. He must know how to make it work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Well, look at it. Do you think it's supposed to just sit there and show nothing at all? I can feel the power in it, but it's like it's asleep. I can't seem to wake it.
Summoning a demon can't possibly be the only way to fix the mirror. Someone else must know something.
The Illuvian was lost before Arlathan fell. The only creatures who would know anything about it are in the Fade. I've called to the spirit, but he doesn't seem to hear. He was sealed in an artifact on Sundermount. I have to look for him there. But if things go wrong, if he possesses me, I need you to strike me down.
You would risk becoming an abomination for this mirror. How is it worth that?
Marvinan, you of all people should understand. I would gladly sacrifice my life to help my people. There's no one else I trust. Please, Marvinan, I don't want to go into this alone.
Go to Marathari. Maybe there's an alternative to summoning the demon.
The Keeper would never help me. Why do you think I had to find the demon in the first place? The whole clan has moved on by now anyway. You'll never find her.
Go with Meryl to the demon cave beyond the graveyard on Sundermount.
Well, boys, looks like we know what we're doing. Who are we taking with us? Two Ross and their adorable last pet? two mages and the edgelord. The two talkative dwarf.
You seem especially broody today.
Does it bother you? Should I stop?
No, don't stop. But could you add some smouldering to the routine, just for me?
Smolder?
Oh, and while you're at it, perhaps some cold insolence.
You want me to smolder and be cold at the same time? Those don't go together.
Shush. Don't distract me with your logic.
Sell my junk.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Welcome home, Dalen.
This isn't a homecoming, Keeper. Why is the clan even here? You should have moved on ages ago.
The clan still has business here, Dalen. We will leave when it is time.
It was time 3 years ago. You can't stay here. Eventually, the humans will force you to leave.
There are plenty of hiding places in these mountains. We will stay until my business is done. If you are not returning to us, what has brought you back?
If one of the Dalish becomes an abomination, what do you do?
If you are hoping the Dalish hold miracles, child, I'm afraid you will be disappointed. Even if the demon is driven out, the soul is left scarred. It can never recover, not truly. Like a wounded animal, it will fall prey to scavengers. The only cure is death.
Your first is going to summon a demon to get advice about her mirror.
Did you really have to say it that way?
I've already done everything in my power to stop this, and some things that were beyond my strength. I had rather hoped you might succeed where I failed. I'll do what I can to buy you time. Talk to her. Save her from this.
Can't you talk to the Keeper? Reason with her.
I tried. She's made up her mind.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors were not thinking clearly when they decided to bury people on top of a mountain.
Are you sure you want to do this, kitten?
Not even a tiny bit.
It's not too late to go back, you know.
I have to finish this. I've sacrificed too much just to walk away.
Spiders! Good work, everybody. Let's keep moving. Wait.
Even is this loading screen?
Creepy. Oh, here we go. You guys doing okay over there? And freeze. Nothing.
Her song.
Oh, it's two-handed. Which you cannot do because you don't have no strength. Here we go. Oh, here are the robes of the Overseer.
Mythal, all mothers, protector of the people, watch over us, for the path we tread is perilous. Save us from the darkness, as you did before, and we will sing your name to the heavens. Sorry. I didn't mean to hold us, you just... It's never wise to ignore Mythal.
Who or what is Mythal?
She's the protector, the mother of the creators, the one who put the moon in the sky, wisest of all the gods. When Elganon defeated his father, the sun, the earth was plunged into darkness. Everything was about to perish. Mythal appeared then, calmed Elganon, and restored the sun to the heavens. The people always look to her for help.
If she's temperamental, maybe I should join you.
It wouldn't hurt. They say if Mythal smiles on you, then you need fear nothing at all. But those who anger her, they're struck from the earth, as if they never lived at all. Oh, my stomach is full of butterflies. Not literally, mind you. Calm down, Meryl. Deep breaths. Mythal and Host.
still change your mind here. Just two of the dragon links. Huh. That's more like it. Or smash. Oof. And you're done. Man, this is a big mountain.
Cave, exactly. It's beyond the graveyard. Rather far, I'm afraid.
And you went up there alone last time, despite undead and giant bug-like things roaming this place.
No. The first time the Keeper went with me, we both heard the Spirit's call. She wanted to be sure the clan was safe.
You can feel how thin the
It was
veil
the
is
second
up here.
time I came here alone.
Perfect place to bury your dead. The ancient elves were brilliant.
It wasn't always this way.
Are you sure about that? Logic wasn't our strong point from the sound of it.
I didn't realize enemies would spawn. Ooh, I should have brought more potions.
This isn't going well.
You're still alive. Felindaris. The name Felindaris is Elven, meaning demon weed, which is fitting for this rare plant because it grows only in places where the veil is thin. Felindaris is easily identified. It's a twisted, wicked-looking shrub with long, thorny shoots and no leaves. A skeletal hand reaching out from an unmarked grave. Many swear the plant radiates a palpable aura of malevolence, so it comes as no surprise that it unnerves many a junior herbalist.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels empty.
Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, My people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders.
I've heard of this. A final vengeful strike. They unleashed chaos upon this mountain to teach our people that resistance was futile.
I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
Maybe it freed itself.
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong.
How are we going to finish the mirror now?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happened. How can he be gone?
Why happened?
Keeper, what have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
You didn't think to mention that the demon was gone before we hiked all the way up here.
It's not gone. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't ask that. I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, Darlene. I have chosen to pay it for you. Dareth Shira.
Traitor. May the Dreadwolf hunt you for the rest of your days.
I was trying to rebuild my life. Why did you have to come back and destroy it?
We're put, the whole class. And you brought this upon us. You couldn't let go of the past, could you? Now look at what you've done. Curiosity is a dangerous thing. It will never let you rest.
Darlene, turn back. Everything you touch turns to ash.
I will still destroy you.
Hey, Isabella's back. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can't. This is stupid. Last one, Meryl.
You've beaten it, darling. You are so much stronger than I imagined. The demon is dead.
Keeper,
Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
You told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabelas, Keeper. Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this! I never wanted this! Creators, please let this be a bad dream! I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
You knew consorting with demons was dangerous. You knew people could get hurt, and you did it anyway.
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
She loved you, Meryl. She wanted to protect you.
Why couldn't she have believed in me? I don't know what to do now. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
Oh, Renner's happy. Glad someone's happy.
Sweet.
Her body.
Okay, let's get out of here.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper, she...
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Meryl? Keeper? Can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
No one is going to hurt Merrill while I'm here.
You murder our keeper and think you can threaten us, Shem. We've suffered enough because of this traitor. It ends now.
Oh, Fenris is gone. And now I'm dead. Dang it. Ugh. That sucked.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper. She...
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Merrill? Keeper? Can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
This was a tragedy. I promise you, I'll make sure no one else is hurt by Merrill's blood magic.
You expect us to take the word of a Shemlin?
Stand down, Aneria. She was our first once. The Keeper loved her. More than she loved the clan, it seems.
Fenrir, I'm sorry. I never wanted this. If I could have saved her, if I could have died instead, I would have.
Words are cheap. That you're still breathing says enough.
Enough, Aneria. Human, take Merrill away from here.
Fenris is still happy.
And they all just poofed. Yeah, I took a shortcut.
They'll never forgive me. If you weren't here, Hawk, they'd kill me.
Okay.
I still can't believe Hawk saved you.
You've been saying that for years. Would you have turned me over to the Qunari?
No, but I know what they do to their prisoners.
Execute them horribly, I imagine.
The Qunari waste nothing. They would re-educate you into a loyal follower of the Qun.
Could I refuse?
There's always Kamek, which turns you into a mindless laborer. Like I said, they waste nothing.
Oh.
If you wish to thank Hawk, he's standing right there.
If you wish to thank.
back home.
Everyone is injured.
Which is why I'm going home so they can heal up.
Except for the blood mage.
And me.
Mistress Mary is away. Again. I'm almost certain she's in that hovel in the alienage. Oh, and a letter also arrived earlier. It's on your desk, as usual.
Talk to Meryl at the alienage.
Well. Fuck.
Finish this up.
She's gone. She's really gone.
Meryl.
How did all of this happen?
I don't think beating yourself up over what happened will bring Marathari back.
No. But she'd want me to kick myself a few times at least. All this time, I thought I could help them. Save them. But they won't let me, will they? They'll destroy themselves to escape my help.
You can't help people without their consent. I'm sorry, Meryl.
No, I suppose I can't. All the time I've wasted. Maybe it's time I stop living for them. My people will kill me if I go back. I'm all alone. What will I do now?
Whatever you do next, we'll do together.
Yes, we will.
Okay, back home so I can read my letters.
You've had luck on your travels? There's a letter for you. Strange how...
Oh. Monsieur Hawk, Knight Commander Meredith expresses her gratitude for services rendered. Please accept this token of her humble appreciation. Hawk, thank you for persuading Emil to do the right thing. The boy may not recognize it, but you probably saved his life. I don't know how to repay you, but perhaps this coin is a good start. Champion Hawk, it took great courage the other day for you to speak openly against our Knight Commander. You have my support in any actions you take. I hope I have yours as well. For there is a situation in the circle I was hoping you could assist me with. Please meet me at the gallows. Meredith has confined my mages to the cells and forbade me from traveling further than the courtyard. I appreciate your service and discretion. First Enchanter Orsino. Champion David Hawk. As a courtesy for your past service, be aware that I have received complaints about your frequent companion, Guard Captain Aveline. She is accused of coddling her men and weakening law enforcement in this crucial time. In the absence of a Viscount, I am called to vacate her position and assume her authority, but I would rather not have that headache. Please speak with her about these claims. As champion, your word can decide the matter and save the career of a good woman. Knight Captain Cullen. Dear champion, please meet me in the keep. King Alistair Ferelden.
What a guy! Dear champ, I want to see you. Later. You ready? You ready? Come on. Yep. Okay.
Okay then, let's see what we got. Seek out First Enchanter Orsino inside Templar Hall and the Gallows. Speak with Evelyn in the barracks about the complaints that Knight Captain Cullen has received about her. King Alistair Ferelden is waiting in the keep. Best not keep a king waiting. We're gonna have to wait until next time to do that.
Screw the King of
No, he's a good guy.
Yeah? Him?
Okay, so we helped track down some mages. We did some companion quests. And Anders blackmailed us into doing some shady thing for him that he won't talk about. And next time, we'll meet with the king. Till then, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.